Hi, sweetie boy. This is one more book, and it's called Whistling. And it's nighttime, and you're probably asleep. But these books will be here for whenever your mom wants to show them to you. Whistling by Elizabeth Partridge. Quilts by Anna Grossnickle Hines. So what they did is they tell the story, but they use these quilts as the illustrations. Hand-sewn quilts, all by the same woman, Anna Grossnickle Hines. Okay, beautiful pictures of a nighttime camping trip. Whistling, look at the stars. And that's a quilt. Jake, Daddy whispers. It's almost time. Time for what, I wonder? Oh, did you see this? I have to make sure I hold it right. I poke my head out of my warm sleeping bag. The air is tingly and cold. Millions of tiny stars glitter the sky. Way up high, Orion stands watch. Daddy says, I'm ready, but I'm not so sure. There's Orion. Looks like Orion. Sort of sideways. Daddy pushes another branch into the fire. Twinkling orange sparks fly up to the stars. I'm ready, I whisper, but my stomach does little flips. Maybe I'm not. That's kind of cool, those sparks that go up, like they're stars. Daddy grins at me. I see you're ready, but the sun isn't. How long, I ask. Soon, he replies. A family of deer peck out from the trees. A rabbit hops by. There's the little boy. He's on a camping trip with his dad. Soon, Daddy said, will I be able to? Oh no, sorry, I read that wrong. Soon, Daddy said. Will I be able to? I take in a breath and let it out, all in a whoosh. Nothing. I knew it. Too hard. I think he's trying to whistle. You know, he's a master whistler. Your dad. That's very interesting because he's really good at it. Sorry, I had to move my chair a little so you could see the whole book. Look at that. He's hugging his little boy and his boy's hugging him, and the stars are they're still there, but the sky's getting a little lighter. You can do it, Daddy says. I tumble into his lap. He wraps his long arms around me. Daddy smells of smoke and coffee, and his shirt feels scratchy against my face. I gulp in more air and make my lips a tight circle, which, by the way, looks like this. Like O, only a little different. My breath blows away on the wind. Gently, whispers Daddy, the way we practiced last week. Gently, I take in another breath, and then softly, so softly, I'm whistling. I am. I whistle and whistle. A bird calls, crew, crew. Another answers, and another. The forest is full of their sleepy songs. Can I just say something here? That when animals make their songs, they aren't sleepy. I'm just saying. It's a little bit of a human interpolation there because they sound quite awake whenever they do it. But I shouldn't be so critical. I mean, editorialize everything. The birds are answering you, says Daddy. I want to jump and shout, but I keep whistling. The stars fade and the birds sing louder and faster. Oh, this is nice. Early morning. It's so exciting. On a camping trip, it's very exciting. I feel dizzy, but I don't stop. The last star winks and is gone. Look at that little boy still whistling. You'll whistle one day, little Isaac? Oh, yes, you will. With a dad like that and a grandmom like this, I'm not a good whistler, but that's why I'll be helpful. We'll learn together. And your mom can do anything. She's probably a champion whistler. By the way, champion, not the right pronunciation. It's champion. Sorry. Just when I think my lungs will burst, Daddy's whistle starts up, rich and low. I gulp in more air. Together our whistling is strong and true. Now that's a pretty picture. One day you'll whistle with your dad. The sun bursts over the mountain peak. I leap into the field and run till I can't run anymore. Then I loop back to Daddy. We did it, I yell. We did it. We whistled up the sun. They whistled up the sun. Now the lady that did the illustrations, she made quilts. And in the back here, on these few pages, she shows how she makes the quilts. So I will just read you a few of the things, and then you can see, but I don't have to read every word. She says, as soon as I read this story, I knew I wanted to create the pictures in fabric. Since the changing sky is so important, I wanted it to be a big feature of each page. So I designed the pictures using the landscape as my background. On top of that, I placed boxes for the text and closer views of Jake and Daddy. After searching far and wide for fabric in just the right colors and textures, I was especially happy to find Mickey Lawler's hand-painted sky fabrics. Sewing one layer of fabric on top of another is called applique, a technique often used by quilters. What follows here is a step-by-step description of how I made the appliques for this book. So I'm not going to read it, but I'll just show you the sort of little pictures that she does. And then we can always read it directly from the book, your mom or me. But I just want to show you this one, which shows all 16 interior pictures of the book. Each of these is a quilt, which is pretty amazing. And that's that. This was a beautiful book, beautiful pictures. And now, before we finish, because it's just you, little Isaac, and I don't care if it's a little embarrassing, I'm going to try to whistle. Okay, here we go. Okay. I did a little bit. I'm going to try again. I did it again. I don't know how your daddy does a tune, but I'm happy if I can do it a little bit. Let me try again. Wait. Oh, it's fading. That was getting better. Okay, I'm going to practice on my own so you don't have to see me anymore. But you see, if I could do it, you could do it one day. Okay, little Isaac, I love you so much, sweetie pie. Sleep well, sleep long, let your mom sleep, and congratulations on a very nice night and a very nice day. I love you, little Isaac. See you later.